All right, I'm going to go over how to set up your bookings. So, under your dashboard, you have rooms, and rooms are what display on the front end. So you can have a list of rooms without any booking or anything like that. But once you want to turn on booking, um, like that search widget in the home page and the actual reservations page, that is done under reservations. So the first thing that you do when you visit that page is you get prompted with different tooltips, and it just teaches you how to use the plugin, which is pretty handy. But you can turn it off under reservation, e-reservation, settings, and you'll just want to de-click tutorial, save those changes, and then it'll still pop up. You just click reset, and you no longer have those tooltips. So once the tooltips are removed, the first thing I want to go over is how to install this widget thing on the slider, and that is under Appearance and Widgets. And under Slider Search Widget, you just grab this e-reservations widget and you throw that in there. Make sure you deselect Calendar, and then if you check under the documentation under Booking Forms, Homepage Slider Search Widget, you'll find that right here, the code for it, and you can just paste that in. Then you'll save it, and the last step is the form URL. We'll cover this again on how to find that. So if we open up our site, you'll see the form is showing up, and you of course can adjust any of these text fields, and it will automatically pull in all of your rooms. So the next thing to go over is how to set up your reservation page. So let's go ahead and create a new page. So let's go to Pages, Add New Page, and let's call this one Reservation Page Example. And it's pretty easy. All you do is click on this E, and it'll say, what do you want to do? Let's put in a form, and you can adjust all the text fields, which is pretty handy for those areas, and just click Insert. Then publish this page, and we can view this page in another tab, and you'll see your form is automatically set up. And of course, if you want to get rid of that sidebar, just create a full width template. Select full width template, and you can make it full width. And you can adjust all of these fields. The text, for instance, resource. Of course, we're going to be calling it rooms instead of resource. That can all be modified under settings and form. And if you click in this area, you can start editing those titles and etc. So instead of resources, for instance, we could do rooms. Submit, and then when we refresh it, you'll see rooms. And you can do things like get rid of these hour things if you just want the date as well. So that's how to do the reservation page. One thing to note is you're going to want to copy this URL, and that's what's going to be in any of these forms. So again, let's go back to our dashboard and go under Appearance and Widgets, and that widget we installed under Slider Search Widget. Remember how it said form URL? You just paste in the URL of that page, save it, and now when it's searching, it will automatically search that form, which is awesome. All right, the last thing to go over again is under reservations, under resources is where all of your rooms are. And you can add new rooms, delete rooms. It's super easy. You just add a room, for instance, a luxury suite room, and then you can select how many, per night. It's $155 a night, etc. You can do by hours, block out rooms, and then under settings is where you're going to want to display any of your, you can use any currency if you want the separators, decimals, all that good stuff. You have tons of control to make your reservations look perfect. And of course, you'll want to mirror your rooms that you've created under resources with the rooms that you've created under rooms if you want to use that functionality.